All right, before I even like, start this video, when I edited this video, holy man, cuz look, this is the thing, like the videos that I make are never scripted. So that's why I'm like always confused what I'm talking about, right? Cuz I'm talking everything off my mind and shit. But this is one's going to be the hardest one because there's all these clips are from like from back in December. Some of them are in January, some of them was like last week, some of them was probably November too. Like these clips are like all over the place, so I have to make sure that I put it in order and also make it easier for you guys to understand, because I don't even understand what the hell is going on. Like, what the hell did I record like this the whole time? But anyways, so here is my best try, you can tell. Enjoy. Alright, so a little backstory. Basically, this was my uncle's TV, but the TV was acting up and he wasn't having it. He was gonna throw it away. I was like, give it to me, I'll try fixing it. And he was like, okay, if you can fix it, it's yours. So took the challenge, and here basically I'm turning on the TV to show you the problem, like what's the issue with it. But man, the amount of time I spent on this TV, holy shit, man. This TV almost ruined my life. Like, this TV gave me depression and all of that. I'm not even like exaggerating or anything like that. Like, this TV was so stressful because I spent like almost 3 months trying to fix it. Like, because I have no clue. I don't know how to fix the TV. I don't know how to use a multimeter to like diagnose the boards and all that shit. To like, what's the problem with it? So I did like step by step. I replaced like one board, I replaced that board, and it didn't work. Okay, at some point I was going to give up, but then I didn't give up. I kept going and going. But right now, as you can see, I'm just showing the TV is running just fine. It just performs. Everything is normal, but you don't hear the audio. And also, when you switch to the HDMI 1 port, it's not going to show you the video. You can only hear audio. And as you can see, the TV just turned off out of nowhere. And there's a light blinking, and it's blinking red. So, as you can see, the light is blinking, and it blinks like 7 times. But my dumbass never thought about looking it up on the internet, like the service codes and all, because Sony has their manual where it shows like, what this code means, what that code means, but I never tried looking it up. All I did was just Google it, and then I saw the first solution was like, replace your T-Con board. And I went on eBay and I saw the T-Con board costs only $20. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just buy it and replace it and it'll be fine. But no. Obviously, it wasn't the fix. As you can see here, I'm just opening up the TV to replace the T-Con board. And opening up the TV was rather easy, than difficult. At first, I thought it was going to be difficult. But so you see that place where I'm opening up those cables right now, the LVDS cables and all that? That is the T-Con board right there. So this is the T-Con board. As you can see, this is the one that I just took out from the TV. So it's the original one. And this board is completely fine. And obviously, I didn't know that because that was before. I figured out that the board was fine. So this is where I'm going to show you the unboxing of the board that I got from eBay. So basically unboxed it. This is the one that I got from Electro Parts Online. Now I'm putting it back in the TV. Okay, not back in, but just putting the board that I got from eBay in the TV, hoping for it to, just fix it just like that. Yeah, I'm still mad. I'm so mad, man. Like, I wasted so much time. Not wasted really, to be honest, because the end result was like, really good. But as you can see, I just plugged it in, turn on the TV. As you can see, I'm just seeing some random colors like that, So I was thinking, wait, what happened? What's going on? So I contacted Electro Parts Online. They said, oh, sorry, there might be a defective board. We're gonna send you another one, don't worry. And there it goes. I had to wait like 3 or 4 more days so that until I received like another one. Here I basically got the replacement and put it on the TV. I didn't record the unboxing and all that because I thought it was not gonna fix it. So here, if you actually heard the original audio, I was really hyping all that because, I thought, oh, I fixed it. The TV's actually working just fine. It's not even turning off anymore. Well, yeah, for like the whole entire day, like when I replaced it for 1 day, I had so much fun with the TV. I, looked around the features and all that. And this TV also goes up to 120 hertz. Yeah, believe it or not. it goes up to 120 hertz. As you can see, a device name, it says XBR75 something. It's just a driver bug. Okay, I started playing some Call of Duty on 120 hertz. Recorded a gameplay. I played like for a long time. It was really fun. But the problem is at 120 hertz, the colors and all that just goes away. The colors are not good because the TV doesn't it supports 120 hertz, but not with like full colors and all that. But it's a 2015 model TV, so like, hey, it supports 120 hertz. What can you ask? What else can you ask for? Right now, I'll just take the time to talk about the features and all that, and then I'll continue later on how everything else went. And if you don't want to hear the features and stuff, and just want to know how it was fixed, you can just skip. I don't know what to skip to, but you can skip. You'll figure it out. So this is a Sony XPR 55X 850C. This TV was originally released in 2015. This is like one of the first 4K TVs, so that's why it was really expensive. As you can tell by the title, I put $5,000 because at the time when it was released, it was actually $5,000, and I verified that with my uncle that bought the TV back in 2015. Because yes, they bought it right when it was released, like back in 2015 summer. They said they bought it for like 5,000 something, like with tax and all that, and they've been using that since. Forever since. And even at this time, the problem wasn't really fixed. Like, I had to slap the back of the TV to get the video on the HDMI source, so the problem was really not solved. It was the only problem that was solved was that the TV wasn't turning off. What else should I mention? Okay, it has built-in Chromecast. It works with my Google Home just fine. I can be like, cast this, cast that. It just casts on the TV. And supports HDR. I don't know if I showed in the clips. Like, I remember recording it, but yeah, it just support HDR. Like, you can go into advanced settings and enable HDR and all that. And this TV for 2015, it has a lot of features, and that's why I've always loved Sony. I'm not saying that because this TV is great and I got it for free and all that. Nah, trust me. Like, since I was born, even my grandfather used Sony TVs, like those big ass box TVs, whatever you call those shit. And my grandfather still has it. I mean, he doesn't use it, but he still has it because it's the collection item, collective collection, whatever the fuck you want to use and call it. But yeah, he still has it. Even my father was a fan of Sony TV. He still uses Sony TV. And I've been a fan of Sony TV. Before this, my other TV, I don't know if I ever showed it, but it was a 720p Sony Bravia. It's an old, like a 2010 model, something like that. But this is the 2015 Sony TV, which looks like a 2018 model to me, despite the fact that the Android is a bit laggy. The CPUs, MTK CPUs. So this is like the Chinese CPUs, not really good, but not bad either, And it has Mali GPU, Mali or MALI GPU, something like that. And I'm talking so much shit, Let's get back to the part where how I fixed it. So here I'm unboxing the Sony's main board. So after I looked up the code, what does the 7 code means in the Sony's manual, and it says it right there clearly. It has something to do with the main board, like the thermal sensor and all that. But I removed the thermal sensor from the main board. I actually did. Like, I desoldered the chip, but it still didn't fix the problem. So I just decided to buy the board, and I found out on what was it? I think it was TV Parts online, something like that. TV Parts Today. I saw that the board was selling for $150. Mind you, this Sony, like the main board, retails for $800 on Sony's website. So I got it for $150. I thought, oh, this is it. This should fix it. I mean, not really. I still didn't even have hope because it's been a long time. I've been trying to fix it. I lost all hopes. I was like, whatever. Let me just try it. So I unboxed it, put it in the TV, and guess what? This board is defective too, man. And this is the only cheapest one that I found. Like, there's no other places that sells it for this cheap, It was only like the other ones were like $300, $400 and all that. And here you'll see that, what you call that. I also show you some blinking lights thing. So basically when you plug in the new board, it's gonna update your firmware. You have to do it with your USB and all that. So then, you know, that obviously didn't fix it. So I had to talk to them, return the board and all that, then wait for them to verify if the board is actually bad or not. So it took a long time. And guess what? I had nothing to do. I was like, you know what? The board is so expensive. So is it even worth spending much money anymore? At this point, I was almost gave up. But then I came across Next TV. Well, I was like talking to Next TV for a while now before I even ordered a new board. You know, they helped me a lot through their like eBay support. You know, they were telling me you might need to replace that and replace this or that and this, or like so give me a suggestion and all that. So finally, well, they were selling the board originally for like 300 and something, but they said if I trade in my broken board, my main, like the original board that I have, they will lower the price down to like 225, and with shipping it's gonna be like 230. So you know, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll trade in. So I set my board in. After they received the board, then it's then their board. As you can see, that's what I'm unboxing right now. And they also included a flash drive, which includes the update file, and they also included a nice instructions and all that in the paper to like, you know, instructions as in like not how to like, you know, screw it in and all that, because that's common sense, you could do it by yourself, but what to do after you plug in, let it update, what should happen if something goes wrong, blah 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 and all that. You know, I plugged it in and I wasn't getting any power at all. Yes, I wasn't getting any power at all in the beginning. I was like, wait, why am I not getting any power? I didn't record anything because I know, you know, I didn't have any hope for anything, so I just don't want to record some bullshit and then have to delete all that footage for no reason. So I didn't record anything. So this is what happened. After I plugged in the board, turned on the TV wasn't turning on. So I figured out finally that because I took, like, you know, I was removing the TV so many times, and I was removing the power cable from the TV so many times that the port for the power cable got loose. Like the solder got so loose that it wasn't even touching the board at all now at this point. So after that, somehow I didn't realize this at this point, you know. I was just moving the wire and all that, and then somehow it got power. After it got power, it started updating it. The update takes around an hour or something like that. So the update was done, you know. The update was done. The TV turned on, and then it started showing that blue, white, all those colors again. And I got, man, at that point I just broke down. I was like, why? So I messaged like Next TV, like, what's my problem? This is what's going down. They said your LVDS cable is probably messed up and all that. So, you know, so that's what happened. It was really late. I fell asleep. I woke up next day, turned on the TV, you know, and it was still showing the blue and blue. Oh my god, it's Discord. Never mind. It was showing the blue and all those lights. So that's what I did. I just, you know, like slightly touched the LVDS cable, and out of nowhere, the display came. I was like, oh shit. At this point, the TV was fixed, you know, that's it. The TV was fixed. It was all good. But then, I was like, you know, so put it back together, let it hang onto the wall. So, when I was trying to put it back, I had to unplug the wire again, like the power cable from the port. So I did that. I replugged it in. But I had a feeling that the TV's not going to turn on. So I plugged it back in just to test before I actually put it back. And yes, I was right. It didn't turn on again. And I lost hope right there again. Cause like, oh my god, really? Now what? I have to change this board too. So this is what I did. I took out the board. I tried soldering it. Soldering the back of the port. I soldered. See, the problem is I didn't take any pictures or videos, so it's gonna be so hard for you guys to understand what I'm talking about. The power port on the back of the board was loose. I was right. I took it off the TV. I looked at it. I tried moving it. It was really loose, and I even saw that the solder joints were not even touching the board. I tried taping it down, you know, all that stuff, but it worked at one point, but it stopped working again. So I tried soldering it. I was like, you know what, it doesn't matter. This board is actually cheap. It's like $60 or $70. You know, if anything goes wrong, I'll just get a new one. So I tried for a long time, for like the whole day, tried soldering and all that. It wasn't working, and I'm not good at soldering. So this is what I did. I ordered a board, okay? And when I ordered the board, this is what I did. Then I tried soldering again, but then I put like more blobs, you know, like a lot of solder in it. Tried it. I actually have a footage for this one, at least, like a little bit of footage. So as you can see, you know, I soldered it this time and it turned on. The TV was good. I soldered it right this time. This is the first time soldering it successfully. You know, I was like, holy moly, I did it. Most of you don't even know what the hell is going on. You're just watching it because, you know, because you're watching it, but you don't know what's going on. But all you need to know that I spent 3 months, okay? 3 months, almost 3 months, and I was able to fix the TV. So this is actually like a motivational video, you know, like never give up. Basically, that's what it is. You know how many times I wanted to give up and just throw it away, like, you know what, just I'm done. But I was like, nah, I've come this far. I'll keep trying until I fix it. And it's my by the time I'm gonna finish rendering this video, it's gonna be like at least 2 or 3 weeks since the TV's like working. The TV's working just fine. HDMI videos and all that. I don't have to slap, nothing like that. It's just like brand new TV working excellent, just fine. I can have everything connected to the TV. I use Google Home to cast this, cast that. The TV is beautiful, you know. I love it. It's just a perfect setup in my room right now. And yeah, so I don't know what I missed, but if I did miss anything important, I will write it down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about this video, and please let me know if you understood what the hell was going on. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.